Using the gradient tool for masking can also be very creative. In this case, I have two images of the same place. One of them is in winter time, the other one below is in summertime. So I have them on top of each other and I try to align them to closely match, as close as possible. And then I'm going to create a mask on the image on the top, the winter scene. So I'm going to click on the mask icon and it creates a blank mask. And then I am going to use the gradient tool. The gradient tool has the normal mode selected, and I have the linear option as well selected for it. And I also have black to white, because I have the foreground color in black and the background color in white. I am going to use it like this, so from black to white. And just like with the brush tool, black will hide, white will show. So for example, if I would like to show the summer scene here on the left, all I need to do is click here on the left and drag a line from left to right, and that will show the summer scene on the left and gradually will fade into the winter scene. If you want to see the mask itself, we can alt click on the icon of the mask, and then you can see this transition from the completely black to the white. So from once again seeing the image, from seeing the summer scene then going into the winter scene, we just basically did this with a mask. We can do the same from the right, so we can draw it from the right, and then we will have summer on the right and winter on the left. And we can fine-tune this by drawing the gradient over and over again. So I can find that point when it looks the most realistic. So I would like to see the reflection as well. Maybe half of the river can also be summer, and then the other part can be winter. But once again, we can do this from the bottom to the top. So I can start from the bottom and draw up, and then you can see now we see summer at the bottom and winter on the top. Maybe a little bit more of the winter, just to make sure it's visible that winter is here as well. Okay, something like that maybe. Or we can also invert this mask and draw a gradient from the top and have snow, but nice and summery colors on the top. With this composition, probably the best is to have this way. I'm just going back a couple of steps, and probably this looks the most interesting when we have summer on the right and winter on the left. So all you need to remember is to use gradient tool as well together with masking, because that will give you this nice transitional effect between masked images. But also don't forget to use the brush tool if needed, and you can even use a lower opacity brush by pressing like 4. You can have only 40% of the brush, and then you can hide details. So I just would like to hide a little bit more of the winter scene here around the trees, and maybe even here in the background, just to make it a bit more realistic, the whole transition.